Hello, and welcome to the second installment of Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. Now, just like the last video, this one is more or less just a test for response on the channel. My primary goal is still growing my YouTube channel, so we'll see how this goes. I really appreciate the feedback I got yesterday on the other video, and we're just gonna keep this one more on point. This is going to be more about exploration and less about why I'm recording these videos. Today, as you can see, I've got full iron. I've got my shield ready to go. I've got a bunch of bread on me, and we are just going to take off. We're going to head off into the wilderness and see what we can come up with. I know that direction, there are a couple of those mob towers. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. Those can get pretty intense. Things can get hairy in there real fast. So instead, we are going to head off in this direction and just see what we come up with. I think this will be the best way to start our exploration, is heading inland instead of out to sea. And we already knew this was over here because in the last video, as I was giving a tour of the area around my spawn in creative mode, we saw this temple structure here, so I figured why not start with this, you know? Oh, I'm levitating. Oh man, some of the flowers in this mod pack are crazy. Okay, we got some levers in here. Oh, it looks like we opened up a staircase. Oh, how cool is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. Alright, well, let's get this lit up. Yeah, we did. We opened up this staircase with all these levers on the floor. I wonder what these do over here then. Open it the rest of the way? Yeah, look at that. How cool is that? Oh yeah, we're probably not gonna find friendly things down here. Oh my. Whoa. Oh, what are you? Oh no. What are you serious? No. Oh, you gotta be kidding. That's harsh. That is seriously very harsh. Also, this death compass is weird. I don't know about this. Okay, so what are we supposed to do about that? I bet we've got to like wear a pumpkin on our head or something. Okay, so I'm going to go track down a pumpkin. And I will see you guys in just a few minutes when we get back there to see about fighting the Gorgon. Alright? Alright, well, I went looking around. I did not find any pumpkins, and as such, I don't know how I was supposed to recover my loot or deal with the Gorgon. So I went into creative mode, used the grave key, and got my items back. I feel like that was a little cheaty, but that was also kind of a big loss, and we're just getting started. I don't really have time to go and find all that stuff again, and still keep these videos interesting for you guys. So that is hopefully a one and done type situation, and hopefully we will not be doing that again using creative mode to recover items, but I don't know. I was not operating under the impression that this mod pack was going to be like RL Craft or anything, and, you know, be crazy hard to deal with mobs and exploration and stuff like that. I knew that there were some challenges here, but I didn't expect my first adventure to end in immediate demonetization. So I hope you can forgive me for cheating a little bit there, but hopefully that's going to be it for us. Oh, gosh. Whoa. What was... That guy just, like, teleported to me. Okay, so what is this then? The Dark Druid Altar? All kinds of things we don't have going there. Okay, interesting. We are just going to continue on our little quest. We're not going back into the Gorgon's lair there until we can find a pumpkin or something else that might save us from her gaze, because that's what Gorgons do. They look at you, you turn to stone and die. So we're not going to be able to fight that until we can cover our eyes. So I will catch back up with you guys, though, when something interesting happens, when we find something new to explore. So we will see you in just a few minutes then. Okay, so I gotta be honest, I have no idea what this is that I've found here, but it's full of firework rockets. It's got these dispensers and it had just an absolute ton of firework rockets in it. So I guess we're gonna dig down, which, you know, don't dig straight down. That's a bad idea. But I have to know what this is. Yo, what? There's like a little house down here. Okay, well, let's drop off all these fireworks rockets and some of this other stuff. Oh, I'm in one of the dungeons. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, this is one of the dungeons. It's got rooms in it and such, though. How interesting. Okay, we'll swap out that for... How bizarre. We found our way into one of the dungeons through... I'm guessing something that probably only goes off when you complete the dungeon. I really don't know, though. This is quite strange. I've never seen that before. Alright, so I guess we will claim this bed as soon as we can sleep. Because what I'm going for here is I want to get a respawn set up inside this dungeon. And that way we can go and explore it without being too terribly concerned about demonetizations, because we will end up right back where we started, basically. So I'm going to wait here until nighttime, and then we will go explore this dungeon. Alright, so now we've slept, and we are ready to go explore this dungeon. Our spawn should be set to the bed in the room behind us there, and oh, spider. Yeah, we're just gonna light our way up here as we go. Already we're finding loot chests and whatnot. That's great. Shears, I will take that. Free stone axe, more torches. I heard you coming. Alright, yeah, so in the last episode I was talking about these loot chests, and I want to show you what they do. They drop unique items, like this sword that I've just picked up. And this sword is actually much better, it looks like. Slower attack speed, but does way more damage than the iron sword I was carrying just a second ago. So yeah, you can see you can find all kinds of stuff in these chests. I don't really need silkworm eggs. String is always handy, and slime balls are fantastic. So we will hang on to all of those. If you've never played this mod pack, ooh, you might not be familiar with what's going on in terms of this dungeon here. So this is one of the highlights of this mod pack, is it spawns in these amazing dungeons that just go on forever. Not literally, but they give you tons to explore. Tons of cool stuff to find. They're like a maze full of loot, basically, and mobs, and this is really where the adventure happens here. So I'm really excited that we found one of these straight away. Okay, we've got a return scroll. That's very cool. If I'm not mistaken, if we get the waystones set up, we can bind that to one, like back at our home base or whatever, and we can teleport to it from anywhere using the return scroll. And that's a very cool thing to have. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that the further down in these dungeons we go, the better the loot gets. And that's something that I'm really excited about. Oh, nice obsidian. Can't really say no to obsidian that I don't have to mine. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and explore our dungeon here and see what we've got. That was unfortunate. We ran into an evoker, and yeah, he totally kicked our butts. So I'm gonna I'm gonna go back and gather my gear off camera, and we will deal with that situation in the next episode. Hopefully we get all of our stuff back pretty easily, and we can continue exploring this dungeon. I should have taken out that spawner. That's what I really should have done. If I had taken out that spawner, there's a chance I might have survived that, but there's an evoker spawner on level 1 of this dungeon. So you can see that's the kind of thing that we're going to be up against in this series. I think that's going to be tremendous, especially since it's going to present some real interesting challenges. And it should be a lot of fun watching me get wrecked a whole bunch of times, right? So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like down below. And if you have any questions, or if you want to, tell me what you'd rather see me doing than playing Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons, anything that would be super helpful to me like that, leave a comment down below. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care, and bye-bye. From me, I'm ethereal. Interesting. All right. Bye-bye.